Chcę wam coś pokazać. Chyba ludzie nie mieli miejsca. Nie było dla nich miejsca w hostelu chyba. Niestety poranki kończą się w mokrym środowisku. Nie padało, ale wilgoć jest bardzo duża. Też wszystkie dywany są mokre. Nas uczyły.
I think you should lay some music down under it.
Wow! Crazy! Just regular day in a hostel.
I don't see anything actually, let's be honest. Cooking spoon and 2 onions, and then you whoa.
Oh, we should put some music on. Nice. Wow, wow. Kolejna osoba, która uważa, że wygląda jak Roger Federer.
Look this guy.
You? No.
He was a tennis player.
Roger Federer, and he's not the first person who told me that actually. Can you show this picture closer?
Is it you? Is it you?
It's not him.
Roger Federer.
No, it's a famous tennis player.
Just a famous Roger Federer.
Yeah.
Do I look like him?
You want? Yeah. I thought it's you.
You thought it's me, and
Yeah,
I don't believe.
I
Once
would-
again, show
I
it to
would
me.
believe you.
Do you want to see other ones?
Wow. No, wiecie co, Leoni z Austrii i Khalid, Marokańczyk z Włoch, wyruszyli dzisiaj i pomyślałem sobie wczoraj nagrać, jak idą łapać autostop na północ Maroka. Ja nie chciałem jechać w tamtą stronę, ale dzisiaj rano zapomniałem, żeby iść za nimi i sfilmować ich, jak łapią stopa. I wiecie co, pobiegłem wokół Mediny. Mówię, nie ma szans, na pewno złapali samochód już gdzieś. I wracam, jestem już właściwie 2 przecznice od uliczki, gdzie jest mój hostel. Patrzę, a oni siedzą tutaj. I was looking for you, man. I went actually around and I thought I will try to maybe record how you catch the autostop. Do you think it's possible if I follow you at some point? When are you going? Or you change your mind?
We don't stay here.
Oh,
We just stay a little bit.
We got a new jacket.
oh gosh, this one is really cool actually. Wow, this is cool. Right, yeah. I thought, damn it, why didn't I follow and record how they catch auto, how they hitchhike? But then, yeah. Anyway,
I would really like to have this material
yeah.
because I never had like this situation screen when I.
Would you like me to follow, like you, at some
If you
point?
don't mind.
Yeah, because I have nothing to do.
We are on the wrong way. We know we would turn, come back just to not to go. Not yet. Oh, Leah. No, but because
Range of the weather, yeah.
exactly.
You know where we're going?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah. In class. She's always making fun of me for my Italian accent.
Ah, it is great to have Italian accent, man. There's nothing
Oh,
to be
come on.
angry
Come-
about.
You think the highways, they're like big, there is no gas station or anything, big or something like How do you like it? You can be on the video because I will edit this later. You want to say something? You want to say something? Is that weird?
They're not.
Scared?
I still have my jacket because I put the safety in so.
Oh, this one. No wiecie co, nie idzie to najlepiej, już stoimy tutaj trochę. Wyszli no, prawie na rogatki miasta, jest dosyć późno, bo już 13:38, jak Niemiec tam z hostelu im mówił, doświadczony, podróżował po wszystkich kontynentach, no, że powinni być znacznie wcześniej. No trochę się tam zagadali. Ja też nie chcę im przeszkadzać, bo jak 3 osoby, no to trochę za dużo jednak, więc się oddaliłem, żeby nie płoszyć kierowców. Oni sobie tam jak widzicie stoją.
For everyone.
O, kiedy do Casablanki mi się udało. No, pani trochę wstawiona, ale ważne, żeby kierowca nie był wstawiony. Salam alaikum, salam. Oh, you dropped the, yeah. Lucky you. I'm not going, I'm alright, I'm just helping them. Yeah. Yeah. No worries.
Sorry, I'm lost in my.
Hi, ciao. Yeah, buona suerte. Did you take your bag, man? Yeah, you took your bag. Cool. Yeah, take care, brother. Yeah.
Where from?
Polonia.
Ah.
Polonia. Hiya. Thank you for taking my friends. Okay. No, it's...
Okay. I didn't mind it.
Yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine. No i tyle. Okej, słuchajcie, to jest ciekawa rodzina z Niemiec. Są z Görlitz, czyli właściwie sąsiedzi nasi. Hello everyone.
Hello, dzień dobry.
Yeah. Starting Tilde, Linda, Tilde, Alma and Greg. So, you all came to Morocco, but in separate tours. Like Greg hitchhiked with Alma, the elder daughter, from Görlitz to Germany to Barcelona, and then actually further south of Spain.
Yeah.
But that was not the end. Actually, you took the boat to Morocco, and also you were hitchhiking with Alma to Morocco.
Yeah.
Which is incredible for most viewers that I know. Actually, for them, my travels are super extreme, but compared to yours, we will talk about your travels also later. When you did in your 20s or 30s, they are also super interesting. But also for many would seem really crazy that you travel with a daughter, but that wasn't that bad as it may seem to many people. How difficult? What was the most difficult part of traveling with daughter, with little child?
I think it was a little bit difficult that you have to care for the child at night. So it's easily to go by yourself day and night time. Day and night time, I hitchhike like 24 hours a day, but with a kid you have to. So with the kid, we had to stop for the night to get a safe place to sleep, quiet. So she wouldn't stay or go overnight, all night through with the truck. So we always went at night to a hotel. So this is the difference. When I did it by myself, I always go non-stop. I don't stop for night for sleeping.
And what is also interesting, you carried the baby seat with you as well.
Yeah, but it's only rising part. It's very easy. It's not. It's light. It's very light.
And Alma could not see as much as you could see because, as you described, it was like more or less at that level. Like
yes, the window level is like this, so she couldn't see so much. Yeah. Yeah.
So for a child, it could be like super boring, but she was brave. She managed.
Yeah. So she was fine. Sometimes it was boring to her. But like going by car is always boring for kids, right? And then you are in a different country, so she didn't understand what we are talking about. The driver and me.
Oh, yes, sure.
So that's why I think it was not that great to her to go by hitchhiking, and then you stay at petrol stations and wait for a new lift. So you have to walk around to ask to the people. And when we went to playgrounds, we had some meal. We got invited by people, so it got better and better, and she got along with that. Yeah. So, but she didn't like it too much.
And it's amazing to introduce kids from early age to this lifestyle. Then once they see once they see the hardship and the dirt, maybe not really comfortable conditions always, then they might get strength,
I would
hardened,
say so.
No?
So I would say they can live in every condition, in every surrounding. There are kids living in the desert, there are kids living in the dirt, there are kids living by themselves in that age, and just with a few other kids. And I think they will survive everything, and they don't know what's how the life can be different. We know, but they don't. And so if I say we always travel by hitchhiking, so she would say, okay, that's normal. So we set the normality. This is what I think. And then we went, she didn't get hot shower, warm shower over like 2.5 years. So I didn't show her. So she didn't know. She said, oh, it's cold, but she didn't say, I will not do it, I need a hot shower. She didn't know.
Kids are stronger than we think sometimes. Like we were
very, and we are that strong as well. But we don't want to. So we say, no, this is too dirty. I can't eat here. I will not do this. But it's not the problem of what we can. It's the problem of what we want.
True. Like artificial needs sometimes. Like we get used to them so much that then it's hard to adjust to worse conditions.
And we set a new normality. We say this is the level. This is a normal level. And that's totally different in the world. So we have to accept this. Like to use toilet paper, it's normal for the Western, but it's always in the world. They don't use toilet paper.
Like what we think is normal, like internet and access to mobile phones, we are in lucky 10% or 1% of the world population. Maybe. So
they have a lot of things we say it's normal, but it isn't. I would say for me it isn't, and it isn't for the world. If you count the people in other realities, so you have to decide totally new what's normal, what's the standard.
We talked about what is normal, what is not in our Western standards. How it was anyway for you when you travel to countries like Mauritania, when we all sat and listened to you. You had kind of lecture, very interesting lecture about your trip in a train. We all wanted to go first to Mauritania to get this special train that starts empty in the coast and then goes towards Mali. That's a dream of many of us actually. But you said really smart words that they are silly things that we need to do in life, and at certain point, but maybe it's not the greatest of ideas that we had to cross the border, Mauritanian border, just for this experience. How it was for you, the Mauritania, for example?
So I always like to go into countries who are not very touristy. So Maroka is very touristy, but it's good for the kids and it's very relaxed to travel here. So if you go to parts of the world, it's not touristy and more or less uncovered, so it's very hard to travel. And I don't care about hard traveling. I like it as well, but for family it could be much more harder and maybe they don't enjoy. But I did a lot of risky trips or uncomfort trips, like to go to Sudan or go to Afghanistan or go to Iraq, North Korea, and so I like to see people who are not Western organized or Western socialized, and I like to go to a shop where it's not normal to buy Coca-Cola and Colgate toothpaste. Then you have a different world, and it's more and more very difficult to find these places, these countries and these areas in the world, because the world is so unified and got so close together and so interactive, and you find social media everywhere the same. So the people are very close together in their mind, or get more and more similar. And so in this point, Mauritania is a very good experience, but it's quite a hard trip.
Maybe you would not take your kids over there or even repeat it by yourself.
Yes. So it's not enjoyable. It's interesting and there's a lot to talk about, but I wouldn't go with them to
Yeah,
this
definitely.
place.
It's just probably one life experience, and that's it. You tick it off. It's enough, because I remember you mentioned which was really opening our eyes. We just had the very romantic vision of Mauritania. Wow, it's so cool, desert, train, you travel. But actually, it was very hard to find water and food, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah, but I don't eat meat, so it's
Yeah.
especially difficult in Africa. There's not much vegetable. There's rice and meat, mostly, or fish. Some places fish. Yeah, I would say there are better places to visit or more interesting places to go first.
So, speaking of transportation, before we start with your favorite way, which is hitchhiking, if we could just quickly talk about this transport I've got it. In a train, in that empty train, which is super noisy, as you said. But tell more about it, if you can.
So
Because that's
it sounds romantic to go on a cargo train into the desert, but it isn't, because it's very loud, it's very noisy, it's very dirty, dusty. There's a lot of sand, there's a lot of iron powder everywhere. So it was terrible. It was very terrible, and there's a lot of sun. It's in the desert. It was very hot.
How long does it take by the train?
I don't know, but I think
20 something. As I remember
maybe 20,
watching
20 hours. I don't remember. Yeah.
Few YouTubers were saying that the noise was incredible. Without air plugs, it's crazy. When
You
you
needed ear plugs, and glasses, and a scarf to protect you. It was funny, but I prefer. Usually, I hitchhike, and I think this is a very good way of moving around, because you are always connected by local people, and though you get invited to them, you get introduced to their homes, to their traditions, to their food, to their language, to a lot of things that it's normal to them, for them. And so I rode a lot of trucks and a bag outside the truck, inside the truck, with many people. I rode motorbikes. I went with a forklifter here last.
Really?
Yeah, I did carriages. I took a lot of different things. Once I hitchhiked with a plane. So I went to the airport and said, "Could you give me a ride?" And they said, "Oh, no problem." So I took the plane. It's incredible what the stories you get after the years.
Yeah, definitely.
Hitchhiking, yeah.
And is it true, because about Iran? You've been to Iran.
Yeah,
and
a few times.
I watched some YouTubers. Anytime they hitchhike, they got just invited by the drivers to their homes and stayed 3-5 nights. No need to pay for accommodation and food. Had that happened to you?
Yes, this happened every time, everywhere in the world again, especially in the Islamic world. Here it happened as well. Like we hitchhiked with a family, all four. We hitchhiked a few times, and then we got invited twice to their home, and they said, "Come to us, come to my home. We drink a tea, we have a tea." And then after the tea, they said, "Oh, we prepared food." And then they said, "It's getting late. You can stay here. My home is your home. Stay as long as you want." And this is what happened always in Turkey, in Iran, in Pakistan, in a lot of this culture and this religion area.
Is there any continent that you did not feel comfortable in hitchhiking, like maybe Latin America or?
No, it's perfect. But the USA is very difficult to hitchhike. The people are very afraid of people getting in their car because they are always afraid of the weapon and get killed and robbed. So there are countries it's more difficult to live, but it works everywhere in the world. But this took a lot of time and was not that fine. I wouldn't try to hitchhike there again.
And are there any places that you haven't visited and you would like to hitchhike, like countries?
So I've been to many countries. So there are a few countries I would like to visit, and for sure I would like to go there by hitchhiking and go around by hitchhiking, but like Somalia or Libya.
Greenland. It's like in Greenland, the North Pole, and
yeah,
I mean, it's possible, isn't it? You've met the scientists maybe who travel in the car.
Who knows?
Yeah.
A lot of things are possible. Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But there's a lot of countries. There's war. It's not difficult. It's not possible to enter in the moment. So.
Have you actually hitchhiked in a country that was war torn? In any conflict? Did you go through any war zone?
No. So I went to Syria a few years ago. I went to. So there's a big conflict. There's a war going on, but then where I'm not interested in like hitchhiking through the fight line. I don't want to get killed. I just want, or I've been to Afghanistan, and it's always in a conflict.
Oh, sure.
It's always
Since like 1970s or so.
Yeah, but I'm interested in meeting the people and asking and getting into contact to them and say, how is life in a area, in a country like this, where there's so many problems around, like hunger, or you are you're afraid to lose your life or get attacked. And I don't care for myself, because I think the people are there all their lives and they are in that danger. If I get there like a few days or a few weeks, I'm not in that danger to get killed in that time, during that time.
Maybe just the last final question, short, which I asked to our colleagues from the hostel a few days ago. Do you ever feel, or have you ever felt lonely in a hostel? Because my family and friends disbelieve me when I say it's impossible. When you a solo traveler, sooner or later you will meet people, and it's great way of actually meeting people.
Yeah, I would say I mostly never felt lonely when I traveled by myself, because I did a lot of trips by myself, without friends, without family, and I would say you always get in contact, especially by hitchhiking, during the trip, and in hostels it's different, and I see it's more changing into a new era or a new time of travelers, because they are surrounded by, I don't know, Instagram and Facebook, and they are just in this, and
that's the problem.
They don't lose. They don't leave home really, or their surrounding, their social surrounding, and then you are not so close anymore in the hostels that you say, okay, and a lot of people in hostels are not backpackers anymore. They have a trolley, they come with the cheap fly to the country, say, okay, I do around, I have my plan, blah, blah, blah. And before it was like everybody said, well, where you go next? You say, oh, I don't know, but the other said, I have a good idea to go to the waterfall there, and then you say, okay, let's join, let's go together. And this, I think there's changement going on, and I don't change myself so much. To me, I get more and more a stranger to a lot of people in the hostel. But there are different hostels, and of course you can find all.
Yeah, some are very trendy, and the travelers, as you said, they change within the last 20 years. There are many digital nomads who actually want to live their own life. They interact more with mobile phones rather than with you.
Yeah,
true.
And they're not involved in the culture and in the life here. They don't leave their home really. They're everywhere. They don't care what's around. They're here. They're inside.
Right. Thank you for that interview, and good luck with your next travel.
All the best. I hope I meet you soon.
Yeah, soon.
Yes.
No właśnie wracamy z mojej ulubionej kafejki z rodziną i tutaj z Francuzem z naszego hostelu też. I żeśmy się zdecydowali z Lindą kupić do podziału kilo takiej pasty z migdałów, ale wysiadł prąd i pani chyba nie dokończy procesu. Może się uda. Oh, hooray! Starts again. No, tutaj po... You don't mind? It's okay? It's okay?
No problem, yeah.
Nice.
Yang ini basi,